yatuleetera BET musajja w'e Masaka abantu bayinza okulowooza yakulira. He did grow from America. He's in Masaka munakyalo. I don't know if he told you about it. He was a street kid. He has sold water to survive. So his story is inspiring. Kenzo tukulyoza yo zamkana wa.
Neanza simunianzege abona bali ku PBS final kama mulungi.
Kiwulikika kitya okutuuka ku salino nalyo obuwanguzi buno? I know it is winning. Era ogenda tunyonyola tugenda kuwangula tutya, tugenda kulonda tutya. Kiwulikika kitya?
Kyandibadde kirungi nnyo senga public badde weebo omukisa okulonda mu Grammy. But tebalina mukisa kuvotinga mu Grammy. Grammy can only be voted by a Grammy member. So they have the academy. But fenga bana Uganda, we can always go there, comment, thank them for the nomination and to take away mbele balaga to your grateful.
Oya sana okuwangula waje.
Yes, that's the least we can. Otherwise, Grammy is not the academy. Yeah.
So kitegeeza oline baani bamaze ne so baani getuli nabo mu category getuli.
Category tulimu ne Banaboy abalala bamawanga mu bansi na this is a global category. It's a global category yansi yonna.
Amawanga tu so in Africa ovuganya Banaboy.
Yeah.
Omwami oyo omusango otya?
Omwami namusanga Los Angeles. Agenda Los Angeles nali nyinayo shows mu America nekola Boston nekola Dallas singa izafe bana Uganda ne Mexico. So nalinayo show kati show nenyamba nga ye Grammy week. So naye nalinga negomba nnyo Grammys. Nenfuna omuntu wange nemusaba atwaleko kapate akagrammy consideration party. Bano tebali part of it but bali bazze okubeera. So nebasanga ne introducing so many musicians. I got in touch with a lot of artists by the way, and I've recorded some music with them. Now, God is great. Me and Matt, what we did is stand up. So to Matt, we became friends, and then we decided to hit a studio and record something.
Okay, Matt is happy to Matt Katononyo before we conclude the Kenzo. Matt, how are you? This is Uganda. You say you are Africa.
That's a live show.
This is a live.
Okay. I'm so excited to be here. This is my first time in Uganda and also my first time on the continent of Africa.
Which side of Africa are you?
Now I don't know yet because I haven't done my ancestry.
Uganda because God has blessed you.
With the
Uganda.
You're not Uganda. I thought you were asking my.
You're not Uganda. So the Uganda name wamande kulinya Uganda obatu mubatize.
Akatona ina kuba mukasa.
Mukasa. We have named Mukasa. The name, Luganda name we have given you is Mukasa.
What does that mean?
Mukasa. Mukasa. Mukasa is a god.
Is it positive?
Yeah,
it's good.
It's powerful. It is powerful. It's a blessing. You understand? Yeah, it's powerful.
So, how are you feeling about this nomination?
I feel absolutely amazing because, you know, we already had won over 20 awards stateside in the U.S., but this one in particular, to be nominated for this one is like absolutely amazing, and to do it with a superstar like Eddy Kenzo, and to see the amount of love and support that he gets here and worldwide, is just, I'm honored.
Did you see this coming?
No.
Kunsabira busabizi na kwebaza Grammy ugende ku social media baza amagambo bali something, but fa abantu tetulina maanyi galonda. Zina award zirondebwa bannamawulire, ba media, zirondebwa abayimbi, zirondebwa ba producer academy, abayimbi bannamawulire. Tusanyukire mukama wa kino kitutuuse kubanga kino si kyange ng'omuntu, kubanga otunuulira categories za global basindika ennyimba ng'emitwalo 3 mu nnyimba emitwalo 3 consideration yabeera mu nnyimba okuva ku 3 paka 280 consideration, and when you get considered you celebrate. Consideration alone is enough, but guess what, we are in top 5 now. We are actually on the award, and omanyi ebintu ebikwatagana na academy, anyone can win. The moment you are nominated you can win, so we really need to celebrate this together. The China no tumbo atugundi yanyombesa gundi biweddewo sina buzibu na muntu katugambe ambone again kati nzalibwa buto sirina olaba ne bwabe stage tuyinza obeera ne stage okumala ewiiki n'atava mu kigambo n'eki kyokka ate comedian akola comedy nga tayogedde ye musajja ekayinza okusesa tabudde mu kigambo sifane kasitakuba endongo but he's a very good producer and bino tuze tubirabako because I remember when I was working with Stay in a film of Fawzi mwaka ki 2017 we had the most nominations in Afrima. I was nominated around 8 times. Yeah, I was the most nominated in Afrima that year. And Hussein Mwona Afrima, he has it in his studio. The first of its kind in East Africa producer to win Afrima. So, kino kyakubiri kino kinene kya Grammy naye nakiri kyali kinene nnyo bamulanga n'akaaba amala emiranga neevulungula mu ttaka ne mugasirikawo be so kino bize bibaawo naye mukama bwati mukama akola ebyamagero so you deserve it brother you deserve it
n'akaaba awamu ne babuyita obuziga bw'ekiroko oba obutuufu obutali butuufu ng'agamba wafuna ssente okuva mu gavumenti kyobulaba omunyigiriza naye ate nga wafuna naye yafuna so lwaki tewamuwa kivulu kye ng'ate enkolagana yaliwo nti mulina okukkaanya ne wekyambala ekivuddewo mwalina okuddamu ne mukwatagana kituufu kyekiro wafuna ssente tewafuna
Uganda zisaafuna kuwadde ekikulu gavumenti tepangako ku ssente era bwewabeera nga waliyo omuntu yampa ssente nga gyali aleeta obukakafu saafuna kuwadde ekikulu sifunangako naye yafuna ssente ekiseera bamukompasetinga ate bwe bamukompasetinga nali musuubira okunsasula kuba namukubira nako nemuga muganda wange bakuwadde ssente nange mpa balansi wange naŋŋamba totangamu n'okunkubira najjako
interview ne Luba yayogedde ownership era kyenjagala kibeere clear bannamawulire yagambye festival was his idea kyekisinga omukaabya I want and something we want to celebrate for eternity. Tinaffe tulirawo tukidefending when you're gone because I believe this is your dream. So whose is it? Is aina entitlement kintu ki?
First kansooke nnambule bulungi ensonga ya festival. Luba yajja ng'ayagala kugula show. Kino nkyogera mu linnya lya Mukama Katonda. Nze wange nyinayo kamera ate ne footage mba naye soogera byansimattu. Otegeera ne mugamba nenda nze njagala kukola festival. Otegeera n'abanga atakitegedde nenkimunyola n'akibayinga. Otegeera ne tukitandika. Twakola agreement nze yaŋŋamba nti ekivulu ekyo kinene ekintu kye tugenda okukola kinene lwaki tolise nekikola bukozi mbanga nkutandikidde namugamba ojja kumpayo ku ssente nsobole okuba nga nzizaamu badansa nebasozi biki ne tuteesa emiliyoni 14 nampaako emiliyoni 4 oyampaako emiliyoni 4 eyo sho bagisazaamu ngaebulayo obwiiki ndowooza enaku 10 nga akasente nakazaanamu ddala 7 days ngazizaamu naddamu rehearsal na biki agreement yali alina okunfaako 50%, teyampa 50%. You breach contract number 1 already. Ati awo ne tuvaawo show eyasazibwamu gavumenti President Museveni COVID biki measures sinze awo basi kyabanjibwa kuba siyinza kukonebwa motoka wali nemmenya amagulu ng'obadde wanguze ku show n'ojja n'osiba n'ofunya akabenje tekisoboka. That was an accident. It is beyond my understanding. Sikiwanti okumusango gwange ekyo kimu. Ekyokubiri, he was compensated by the grace of God by the government era ne mode of payment weeri onfuna bulungi bamuwa ssente n'azireceiving onfuna bulungi. Ekyokubiri mu agreement mulimu nti singa wabaawo obuzibu bwonna obutagenda mu maaso nga temunagenda mu kooti musooka kutuula yawayiriza n'agamba yajja eŋŋaana alimba nze gambye buli kyenjogera nze nyina kamera zijjudde ofiisi yange mweziri yali atudde mu ofiisi yange ekigedde footage mulina. So
is not a director ku Kivulu festival
ate atya yagula ekivulu contract weeri egamba Eddy Kenzo Festival 2020 temulimu alete contract ogisome bamba mu court yonna egamba nti I own the rights of Eddy Kenzo Festival. Contract hiyo yali ekoma mu May 24th I think, May 24th 2020. Contract hiyo yali ekoma ebintu tukola bipya. Bannamawulire mulina clips za Jonga ayogera yakyeyogeredde lunwe nti eno decision gye bakoze si ye yange, yakyogedde mu kamera. Yange yali festival abantu bakoze concert, eno si ye yange, yakyogedde wataliyo kyekira, yakyogedde kiri ku record. Yagambye eno si ye yange, eyo statement yagikoze. Kati simanyi oba anagidefending atya.
Kyenyagadde otutangaze katulina kuba tuli mu nsonga eyo waliwoko obuvuuvu muba ffenna abali wano twali twagala festival ebeewo ensonga lwaki tetwabanya attention. What really happened ku Friday okuba nti bagezaako yimirira concert nti festival nti luba yasindika basabotaginge concert but you used powers n'amanyigo capacity yo okola nti you overcome that and it didn't go anywhere, it wasn't exploded.
Nze sawa yali nosaba okwebaza bannamawulire. Luba yali ayagala sabotaginga show ng'ayitira bannamawulire. Bannamawulire ne bagaana nga buli gwakigamba mugamba ndeka. Sigenda kulabika obubi eri bannayuganda ne basirika. Nze sina maanyi ge nakozesa. Nze nange nali ninze kyeyimirizibwe ne baluyimirizibwa nkikkirize nfaire nga mbuuza lwaki.
Why badde ategeeza musango
Nze sinaba kugambako nti agenda kunzita. Nze ondaba wano ninze kusaavingibwa konfamingwa omusango, sinasaavingibwa bya lugambo. Ndaba ayogera lukyali babu okitegeera singa nasaavingibwa awo tujja kutandikira, but for now
the highlight of the night is
obuzibu mbumwinako kunyononera linnya sofa.
highlight y'olunaku banaye Grammy Award.
Honestly ebyaluba nange mbadde mbiwulira buwulizi, bansindikira ebbaluwa gye nalabanga egamba kuva ku WhatsApp, kali ku WhatsApp nga kagamba ngu ekivulu kyo bakistopinze. I received from someone. Kati I take that as a lugambo because it didn't come from a lawyer. Tikana akapapula. We are not served. So kati osobola kuddawo n'ogamba omuntu kino bakiri because I'm not served before until they serve us. Bana batusavinze then baloya bajja taking over, but for now tetunaba kusaavingibwa, so we don't know. Nange biraba mawulire nga bwabyogera, but sinaba kuweebwa bbaluwa confirming so serving, so I don't know how true is that. Naye nange namulebe mawulire, but mu butongole tetunaba kusaavingibwa.
Grammys Eddy Kenzo nizogamba nti mu Grammy oli wekka e Uganda because you want to be just mukwano gwaffe. N'ekibuuzo kyange kiri nti ogambe olina kukola academy, talent academy, naye nga togenda ku talent academy abaana betulina abali mu music essaawa eno abalina we batuuseeko bakula ennyimba zaabwe zitambudde, bwotuna YouTube they have very good views numbers bazirina, n'abalala abakulukulu ababaddewo obayambye otya wenga Kenzo because you've stepped on every big stage. How are you planning to help the talent that is already there besides the one you're going to discover in the talent school? The one that is already there, they have discovered themselves, they're trying to push themselves. Oyina plan kyoba oteekateeka kubayamba otya wenga muganda waabwe okulabanga nabo balinnya ku stages ezinene? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Isaac. But we all need to agree that at least I've done something already. Yeah, because even the ghetto kids, they are in Qatar, but because I started that. Even the word ghetto kids, I'm the one who named them ghetto kids. me myself. You understand? And we have Masaka kids, they are all over the place. I've made over 10 artists to the, even more, even more. You know, I've made over, I think, 20, even beyond. So, and I'm still doing my best. But most importantly is raising the bar high. It's very important for everybody. They learn from there. Because when something is not done before, people think it's impossible until it's done. So when people sit down, they will continue from there. They can even do better. You understand? So reaching this level, I think that's enough. And then the rest shall come. But I'm trying my best to make sure that at least you have a bright future. Thank you.
Ronnie, help us know how this song came about, because we are all, actually it's a surprise to the rest of the world, even Uganda at large. We didn't see this coming, so please take us through the genesis of this song and how it's been able to make magic.
So first off, let me start by saying thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy just to be here. If my voice sounds a little hoarse, it's because I was out with Eddy all night. And he took me to all the clubs and all that, and that was really cool. I've never been to Uganda before. I've actually never even been to Africa, so I want to really take the time to go far back and just tell a really, really important story that means a lot to me, and I think that once I get to the end of it, you'll see why. So for me, growing up on the south side of Chicago, and just growing up in the ghettos of Chicago, not really having heat in the wintertime or AC in the summertime, sleeping in a 3-bedroom apartment with my 5 siblings, and we were all in the dining room together with all of our beds, and just coming from complete and utter poverty. And my parents, they did the best that they could to help us and raise us in the right way, but just on a financial end of things, we just didn't have it. So, like for me, to have pride in where I came from, it just didn't exist. But as time progressed, I wanted to know more about where I was from, and that really meant something to me, which took me on this journey of discovering like the continent of Africa, the beautiful people here, and eventually led me to want to express that through my music. So doing that transition from heavy R&B music to then turning around and doing Afrobeats, it was very important for me to be as respectful as possible to the genre, knowing that that I am not technically born here, although I am from here because my ancestors are from here, right? Yeah. So it led me on that journey, and you know, I wanted to learn more about the culture. I wanted to learn more about the music, which led me to meeting my brother here, Eddy Kenzo. So I met him last year. It was actually last year around this time, and I met him at an event for Grammy consideration. So we talked to one another. We actually ended up being seated right next to one another. We had a great conversation. We instantly hit it off. And you know how that goes when recording artists hit it off. We want to make music right away, right? So Eddy's like, hey, you know, let's go to the studio and let's try and see if we can get something in. So we went to the studio the next day, and he played a beat for me, and he only played one, and it was the beat that Stein made. And initially, I was like, maybe I'll use this beat, maybe we should do something else, let me hear something else. But Angela was like, no, I love this instrumental, you guys have to do something to it. So we were waiting outside for a considerable amount of time. The engineer was running a little late. We had our 3 little ones that were inside of the car, ages currently 9, 7, and 5. We make it inside of the recording studio, and it was an instant vibe. We're knocking the record out. It's almost like God was just speaking through us because it just felt right. And I think that it is reflected in the way that the record sounds, because it sounds so fun, it sounds so upbeat, it sounds so genuine, and it goes back to what Eddy was saying, which is that, you know, when you're around when people and when you can feel that energy is bound to come out inside of the record, and to see our little ones sitting in the studio and just really enjoying the music that was being created around them, it was a very, very, very powerful thing. And now to be here a year later, sitting here in Uganda, Grammy nominated, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more.
Thank you so much, Matthew David Benson. Millionaires. You have a big song that has been nominated in the world's greatest.
Isaac, Uganda.
Kalisha abantu balina okuma
nebaza mukama olw'ekintu kyetutuuseeko. Nali mu studio eri nankubiresi yali mu America kuba saalinako nga balikodinga oluyimba nangamba musindikireyo bits baba baagala kulikodinga oluyimba n'oluyimba olupya nemusindikira bits netukola oluyimba ne bakola vidiyo.
Gentlemen, let's give up for Waiki Benda, the next Grammy Award winner.
Amina nyo. Bana ezenso balaba mwena abazze kubeera muganda wange Eddy Kenzo, BET Award winner, kati Grammy Award nominee. Esookedde ddala nange mbirabyeko mu mawulire ku social media abantu bateekawo ekibeera nsi yasoose ebyo biveeko ono yasoose era leta celebrate our own tutujanjawaze bane bali abasajja be bafuna ebyabwe bajjanjawaza abaabwe okitegeera tebagala okulaba negative energy so ke celebrating ekitufunye okitegeera ate bwe tugiwangula that is even a bigger deal okitegeera pati oba tunagiteeka wasimayi musuuza gwanatubuulira naye nga ya musuuza nkwebaza olw'okwekiririzaamu ekisooka n'okwagaliza banno b'okola nabo including myself. Eddy Kenzo is that artist who wants to see the Ugandan music industry go to the next level. So nze gye nkubiriza bannange bonna abatandika emyaka 5 esatu n'abalala n'oyinza okuba nga watandika even before Eddy Kenzo, you still have a chance. Tulina okwekiririzaamu ate tulina okujanjawaza ekyaffe naddala mu amaanyi ge mulina abannamawulire bwakutuusa obubaka bwaffe eri abantu baffe nti abayimbi baabwe bakola ki bebasinga and to what's his name Matt B. Yes. Big up on yourself, congratulations brother, and welcome to Uganda. This is the part of Africa and tubagala ne Eddy Kenzo, let us celebrate. Peace.
Thank you so much. Ndabona mawulire ewatali wadde ekikumi ewatali tulabe ffenna nga tuyita mu kubanga ekivulusa kati kyakoze baligambye ne Uganda media nafu kakati ne wano tubalageko ffenna mu bwassa Uganda. Just we have a photo moment right from the artist to the producer to the moderator Mr. Jonathan Mugudwa Jackster, then to me the Grammy reporter Kenzo Fisher. Tubagala nnyo Emma Wilson nasikulaba Emma okwati Ferdinand asoloseza mukama Katonda alonda omuso gw'amaanyi Uganda nga yakafuna emyaka 6 egyameefuga finally tulina Grammy Award
nominated all over the world. That is the first question.
You can even tell them on how many awards were nominated in this song.
Yes, because we didn't hear you say anything about any awards that have been nominated in.
Yeah, you tell them how many nominations we have received on there.
And if there have been, could you please tell us some of those that you've won, so that on record. And then ekirala kigenda wa Musuuza. Nzoza kankibuuze mu Luganda. Musuuza, opportunity nene nnyo okuba oli nominated in Grammy. We haven't seen you organize ebisaawe eri mu nsi oba ku Europe oba kusemazinga wa Asia. Do you expect O2? Do you expect Square, Wembley, mu biseera ebijjako kubanga wali wangambye ogenda bulamuko oyinza obula nga ogenda kuteekayo saidi ze tegeke passport oba nedda.
You want to answer first? No, you answer. Okay, let me answer first.
Honestly speaking, my next show outside Uganda is in Dubai, One Africa Fest. Yeah. So after that, yeah. But Matt, they wanted to know how many hours you have won, and you can tell them how many nominations we received on Give Me Love, because some people may think it is only Grammy. Tell them how many nominations and how many we have won.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to think about this because I know there are quite a few that we have been nominated for and have won over the past couple of months. We've won over 20, spanning across all categories in reference to different award shows across the country of the United States, being Lit Talent Awards, the Muse Awards. What else?
There also has been Indie Music Channel Awards, and they recently won an award for the HAPA Awards. I think that was maybe a week or so ago, or 2 weeks ago now. And we also have won a bunch of film festivals, the New York International Film Festival and the Honor Rose Film Festival in New York. It's won multiple for the music video as well, which is directed by Philly Flyboy, who is an American-based videographer. So we're just really blessed, really overwhelmed. God is really good.
And I think that on top of that, we're also really grateful that we entered into Billboard in the U.S., and that was huge for Give Me Love. So a big accomplishment. We went number 39 initially, and it continued to climb the chart. So hopefully we will eventually be number 1. Yeah.
Kambadire mu Uganda, nyina Baganda bange nabagamba akazungu ngenda mbasinga ko nibawaka. Ajesa. Olimba Give Me Love. Billboard for the first time. Okubera ku Billboard Afrobeat chart US. Olimba lwetwogerako. Kinene nnyo ekimanyi. Oluyimba lwetwogerako lwakawangula awards like how many? Like 5?
Awards?
Yeah.
20.
Over 24. Give Me Love. Over 20 awards for this very song. Even when they were coming, they brought me some awards for the same song. Because when they give out like 3, 4, so we all share. You understand? Mind you, even on the Grammy, the producer will get a Grammy, I will get a Grammy, he will get a Grammy. She's a
Executive producer.
Executive producer, she will get a Grammy.
That's the
And the Grammy reporter will get a Grammy.
Okay.
I'm from France, originally from Sierra Leone. I'm an artist myself, and I've been following Kenzo for quite a while now. He's a short, wonderful artist, and I've really been speaking with my team. I said I have to be part of this festival. I want to see what this guy can do, you know. And me as a musician, I've performed at the O2 in Amsterdam, and I know what it means, you know. But an artist, you always admire other people are great, you understand? So I'm here today in Uganda just to see Eddy Kenzo, and I want to say congratulations on this great award of yours. And I have one song that I love of you.
Sing it.
Yeah.
Look at the camera.
Okay.
People.
Yeah, I have one song that I love of you, something like Dance, Dance. That's my favorite song of you. I don't know all of the words, but it's very catchy. And I'm really humble that I'm here. You said tomorrow I'm leaving, but actually I'll be leaving Sunday.
Sunday.
Thank you.
What do you like about Eddy Kenzo personally?
And I'm glad we have the Sierra Leone flag.
Yes, I do.
So we need to take this moment and recognize the people of Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Oh, we love
this song.
How do you know that? Wow, that's awesome. Oh, I like this song.
Yeah, man.
God bless Sierra Leone.
Thank you so much. Thank you for some international journalists.
We have
if we are recognizing people, we have another brother of ours, Chesbell, producer, musician. Do you remember what he did on the festival?
Congratulations,
But say something for the, say hi to the people. You know, remember they supported your performance?
Yeah, hi guys.
Yeah.
Amazing to be here in Uganda. So I'm from the United States of America. Congratulations. Congratulations. And for me,
which part of America? I've been to America before.
I'm from New Jersey, but I live in Los Angeles.
I live in Minneapolis.
Okay. And for Uganda, getting or even being nominated for a Grammy as a person from the United States, it's such a big deal. So congratulations from everybody, not just the artists, but also the country of Uganda. And I'm so excited that I got to perform with Eddy Kenzo the other day. I was really excited to be there. So thank you for having me here in the country.
Okay, thank you. So Eddy Kenzo natumaliriza. Okay, so the last time you brought the BET, I had an interview with you and asked you what next. I'm not gonna hesitate asking you. You had the biggest festival in the land. You have the BET. There's a Grammy now. What next?
I don't know.
No, must say you at a tender age.
Yeah, God is good, and I think I just need to concentrate on. I'm gonna do my best to at least build a talent school so that I can teach the next generation. Yeah.